Hello everyone, welcome to the online Pathashala. Today we are going to learn about one more other named reaction, that is Reamer-Tamer reaction. This Reamer-Tamer reaction is very important for IIT, JEE, NEET and all chemistry based exams. Okay, this is the most important. You can keep a very big star mark to this. This is the most important. From this Reamer-Tamer reaction only you may get two to three different types of questions. And what is this Reamer-Tamer reaction is actually we will learn in this session. Okay, now what is Reamer-Tamer reaction? This is the named reaction, and in this Reamer-Tamer reaction the formulation will be done by the reaction with chloroform. What? By the reaction with chloroform. Whenever any named reaction is being asked for either like theory based exam, you need to write first of all the whole named reaction in the form of words. Okay. Now for suppose, see, what is Reamer-Tamer reaction? When phenol, okay, reacts with or in presence of, right? In presence of reacts with CHCl3. What is CHCl3? That is chloroform. What is this? Chloroform. One is chloroform and another thing is NaOH. What is this? It's a base, right? This reaction, that is chloroform, it is reacting with chloroform and base, and another thing is acidification. It undergoes acidification and there forms you are very familiar with this name, that is salicylaldehyde. What? Salicylaldehyde. Okay, this salicylaldehyde you can call it as orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. What? Orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. This is the ortho position. So in the ortho position aldehyde is being added. So that is the reason orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. Whenever this phenol is being reacted with chloroform and NaOH base, in the NaOH you can either take it as KOH also. Okay, any of the reaction is correct. In presence of chloroform and NaOH, further acidification is going on. There you will form salicylaldehyde. How they will ask the question? Just they will give what is phenol. Phenol upon chloroform, it is reacting with chloroform and base. What is the final product you will be getting? You need to be familiar with this reactants. This is the reactants, right? In presence of what? What is that? CHCl3 and NaOH in presence of undergoes acidification and gives salicylaldehyde, that is orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. And this is the major product you will be getting. You may get a doubt that why only the ortho position? Why only the ortho position it is taking? See, now this is benzaldehyde, right? OH. This is phenol attached with aldehyde group, right? For suppose you take it out this hydrogen and write it. Okay, and this is also hydrogen double bond, and this undergoes what? Hydrogen bonding. What? This takes place hydrogen bonding, and hydrogen bonding, whenever in a molecule the hydrogen bonding is going on, that is the most stable compound. So here intramolecular hydrogen bonding is taking place. So that is the reason here we are getting aldehyde group in the ortho position, and a little amount of aldehyde group is also being getting in the para position. Whenever this reaction is undergoing, small amount of aldehyde group is also getting in the para position also, but mostly we will consider this orthohydroxybenzaldehyde only. Why? Because it is the most stable and it is undergoing intramolecular hydrogen bonding. What you need to remember, 2 to 3 most important points, that is in presence of which it is undergoing the reaction, and what is the type of reaction it is going, electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay, and why only the ortho position, why not the para position? Why? Because it is undergoing intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay, now, and one more thing, the mechanism what it is undergoing to get the final product is most important. And now we will see how the mechanism is being done, right? And this mechanism is being again done with 2 steps, that is by generating electrophile and attacking that electrophile, and what is the final product, how it is getting. In the previous named reactions we have done by 3 steps, that is generating of electrophile, attacking of electrophile, and again deprotonation we have learned. And in this in this mechanism, okay, to generate an electrophile, right? From where do we get the electrophile? From what we are taking that is CH3, right? CHCl3, that is chloroform. From this chloroform, whenever it is undergoing the reaction, this chloroform will be getting like carbene. Okay, this chloroform under OH minus, this you can write it as Cl, Cl, Cl and H, right? This you will be getting like CCl3 minus. What? Okay, again upon this reaction you will be getting CCl2 minus with 1 lone pair of electrons, and this is dichlorocarbene. Okay, dichlorocarbene, and this is the electrophile which we will be attacking on the reactant. Okay, now we have generated the electrophile there, and now we will be attacking the electrophile. How it is being attacking? What is the product we have taken? That is phenol. What is the product you have taken? That is phenol. Phenol upon hydrolysis, you will be getting phenoxide anion. What you will be getting? Phenoxide anion. This is phenol to phenoxide anion, right? Now this electrophile will be generating here. How we will see? Now we will see what is the mechanism. Okay, to generate an electrophile, right? From where do we get the electrophile? From what we are taking that is CH3, right? CHCl3, that is chloroform. From this chloroform, whenever it is undergoing the reaction, this chloroform will be getting like carbene. Okay, this chloroform under OH minus, this you can write it as Cl, Cl, Cl and H, right? This you will be getting like CCl3 minus. What? Okay, again upon this reaction you will be getting CCl2 minus with 2 with 1 lone pair of electrons, and this is dichlorocarbene. Okay, dichlorocarbene, and this is the electrophile which we will be attacking on the reactant. Okay, now we have generated the electrophile there, and now we will be attacking the electrophile. How it is being attacking? What is the product we have taken? That is phenol. What is the product you have taken? That is phenol. Phenol upon hydrolysis. You will be getting phenoxide anion. What you will be getting? Phenoxide anion. This is phenol to phenoxide anion. Right? Now, this electrophile will be generating here. How we will see. Okay. Now, this is the phenoxide ion. Right? This negative charge will be comes like pi bond, and this pi bond shifts on the hydrogen, and there you forms O oxygen with negative charge. Right? What is the carbene you have formed? What is the electrophile? CCl2, and this will be attacked on this hydrogen, and they forms double bond O hydrogen CCl2. Right? What? CCl2. Okay, electrophile is generated here and the negative charge, and this bond shifts like pi bond, and this goes on to the oxygen, and they forms again the phenoxide O minus CHCl2. What? CHCl2. This is like somewhat bit lengthier the mechanism, but if you understand it, it is very easy. O minus OH, and after this, okay, CH, what it is there here, and this pi bonds is most important. You need to mention this pi bonds, otherwise it will be like it will be like cyclic. It is not aromatic ring. Okay, cyclic is different and aromatic is different. Okay, in this you add 2 OH and Cl2Cl is removed, or you can write it like this as O minus CH, 1 Cl and 1 Cl. These 2 Cls are being removed and 2 OH is being added, and how it will be? O minus CH, OH and OH, right? Upon this, after this is the final step. Okay, here acidification. What is going on? Acidification is going on. That means removal of water molecule and addition of H plus ion. See, here this is the removal of water molecule, and here water molecule is being removed, and here negative charge is there. To that H plus ion is going to be added, and this is the final step you are getting. Okay, see here H is there, OH, and here aldehyde is being added. Now you have got the final product. You have taken the phenol, it undergoing the reaction, and you have got the salicylaldehyde. What you have got? Salicylaldehyde. Now once again I will explain. See, what first you need to generate the electrophile from CHCl3. From chloroform you have generated the electrophile. Okay, that is dichlorocarbene or carbene, and from that phenol. Upon hydrolysis you will be getting phenoxide anion. To that phenoxide anion, CCl2, that is electrophile, is being added, and here whenever the electrophile is being added, you need to get the negative charge, right? So for that is the reason we have here taken the negative charge. How you have got the negative charge? When the negative charge on the oxygen is being shifted as pi bond, and pi bond is shifted on this hydrogen, and there one of the hydrogen will be there, and that hydrogen will be shifted as pi bond, and this pi bond again goes to the oxygen, and they forms the pi bond. Here again anion, phenoxide anion is formed, and this Cl2, after removal of Cl2, 2 OH is added upon getting this product. After acidification, what is acidification? Removal of water molecule and adding of H plus ions, you have got the salicylaldehyde. This is what about Reamer-Teamer reaction. What is Reamer-Teamer reaction? Phenol reacts with chloroform. What? Phenol reacts with chloroform in presence of alkali. In presence of alkali. What is the reaction you need to write as? Phenol reacts with chloroform in presence of alkali, forms salicylaldehyde. What is salicylaldehyde? You can call it that as orthohydroxy, because it is being added on the ortho position. So orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. This is the most important reaction for your competitive exam, that is for IIT or JEE. The 3 different ways they will be asking. What is the, in which presence it is being taken, why only it is being attacked on the ortho position. From the mechanism also you may get a question. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to the online Pathashala.